Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Let's get open for business here on this Tuesday. Oh my God. We got 2 days in the book already. Tomorrow's hump day. Then it's Thursday. Then it's Friday. And then it's a Saturday. And then it's Sunday, which means it's Dallas Cowboy football. How good is it that right now we are where we are? 5 weeks ago, we looked like a dumpster fire. We had the fans calling for Jason Garrett's head, Scott Linehan's head, Dak Prescott, Jerry Jones. And it's kind of funny because coming back home, I live in Northern Virginia, listening to Sports Talk 980 and Brian Mitchell show, listening to the fans call in, I swear it was deja vu because it was all the Cowboy fans saying the exact same thing. The coach sucks. We need to fire everybody. The GM's got to go. The quarterback's got to go. Everybody's got to go. But that's the nature of the beast when you're dealing with football. You can have it all right in front of you, and then it goes away. You can be at the bottom of the basement, and boom, things change. I said yesterday that to me, this team is developing a swagger. DeMarcus Lawrence wasn't talking trash, and maybe it came across as talking trash when he said, go down there and, basically you punch him in the mouth and things look different. That's not saying the Saints suck. Not the same thing as what that Eagle linebacker, who's his name again, said. Your team always chokes. He went there and he just basically said, your team sucks, you choke, we're going to beat you. Marcus Lawrence kind of said, you punch him in the face, and basically your plans go out the window, and we'll see what happens. He basically put him on notice that we're not scared, but he didn't disrespect him like the Eagles did. And that's confidence and swagger. A lot of times when you talk trash and talk things like that, you're trying to psych yourself up. You're trying to get that extra oomph out of it. What DeMarcus Lawrence was swagger. When I was down there on the sidelines on the field, you could feel the Cowboys. You could see D-Law was out there just kind of just dance. I mean, excuse me, not D-Law. Jalen Smith, just kind of, just feeling it. Not nervous, not cocky, just dancing a little bit, feeling it. And this team feels it. This team has changed its mojo. Now, this is going to be one of those things that I'm surprised isn't blown up a lot more. Because this is one of those things where you're confident and it borders on cocky. But I'm not mad about this.
And I want to say thank you because y'all honestly inspire me. And because of that, I get 2 tickets to go to the Super Bowl. And I want y'all to be there. Because I'm going to be there and I'm going to be playing. And I want you to watch me there. Does that work? Yeah. You see that? Oh,
very few times have we heard things like that. You had pointing to the stands, I'm going to hit a home run. You had Joe Namath, I guarantee we're going to win. Now you got Dak Prescott saying, I got 2 tickets for the Super Bowl for you, and I want you to be there because I'm going to be playing there. Let's listen to it again.
And I want to say thank you because y'all honestly inspire me. And because of that, I get 2 tickets to go to the Super Bowl, and I want y'all to be there. Because I'm going to be there, and I'm going to be playing, and I want you to watch me there. Does that work? Yeah, you see that? All hands on deck!
Yeah. Thank you very much for that clip. And I got to tell you, we know this is a Dak-friendly channel. Dak Prescott is my quarterback. I believed in him. I've always believed in him. I was probably one of the first fans out there for him. When I saw him in the Senior Bowl, that was my first thought of Dak Prescott. And I don't do college football, but I went to actually look at Carson Wentz. But after I watched that, I said, who's this guy, Dak Prescott? Why isn't anybody talking? Because he played better than Carson Wentz that day. And I started looking at some of his clips. And for me, I said, he's got it. He won at Mississippi State in the toughest conference in college football, a conference that puts 50-plus players a year into the NFL. And I said, he won there at Mississippi State? That's NFL caliber people playing in college right there. And I said, Dak Prescott would be the perfect quarterback for the Cowboys. I was at the draft saying, please draft this guy. Because I've always said he has it. It may not be pretty, it may not be perfect, but he's got that will to win. There's other people that may be more talented. Maybe other people that you look at and say, oh, they do this, that, and the other better. But he's got it. And what it is, I can't tell you. I can't show you. I can't put it in a bottle. I can't draw it or write it. But he's got this it, that he is a winner. And sometimes, win is not pretty. But the thing that matters is that you win. We think about Roger Staubach in the Hail Mary. That great pass. But understand, we were behind. We had no hope, and we made a great play. And back in 1979, against the Washington stinking Redskins, let me give you a little piece from this. Because the Cowboys came from 13 points down. Roger Staubach throws a toss for 8 yards to Tony Hill. They end up winning the game, but came back from 13 points down with only, a couple minutes left. What Staubach did, in addition to bringing his team back not once but twice before settling the issue, was connect on a 24 of 42 passes for 336 yards. He brought his team back twice and 13 points down. 24 of 42 passing for 336 yards, his second most productive day as a Cowboy, and throwing for 3 touchdowns, breaking his own club season record of 25-2. It was also the 21st time he has guided the team to a fourth-quarter win, and the 14th time he turned defeat into victory in the final 2 minutes. I want you to stop right there for a second and think about that. We think of Roger Staubach as the greatest quarterback in the Cowboys history. Now, maybe some of you guys will say Tony Romo is, and Tony Romo's got more yards. I understand that. But understand, we're talking about Captain America when the team was named America's team, and truly was, because they were great. Three touchdown passes, come from behind, victory, end up winning the division over the hated Washington Redskins. Had to come back from behind, not once but twice. Incredible. Roger Staubach had it. And what it is with him was they were never, ever out of it. They believed that they were going to win no matter what, no matter how much they were behind, no matter how little time was left. They believed they were going to win, and he always kept his cool and willed them to win. That is it. That's the best thing I can show you or tell you or describe it being there. That swagger, that confidence, that knowing and belief in yourself and your teammates. I'm going to get killed when I say this, but that's what Dak has with this team. Roger, 21 fourth quarter game winning drives. Dak Prescott in his young career, 14. Bad things were happening for him out there. Getting sacked, he's fumbling, he's getting interceptions. But the mentality, the belief, can't change that, but we're going to get this right here, right now. We're going to win this game. We're going to send the Eagles packing, and we're not going to stop. We are going to take it all the way. And never, ever discount the power of belief. If you don't believe something can happen, chances are it probably won't. You have to put out into the universe what you want, what you believe in, and then you work your ass off to get that and make it happen. And right now, they're putting in the work. They're believing in it. I don't know if it'll happen, but if you don't believe it, it definitely won't. That's big. Got to get out of here. I got to go try and handle some business. We may have something big for you guys this weekend. And after this meeting I go have, I'll have more details on what we're talking about doing. What I love more than anything is doing events with you guys. The best part of this trip, this is no lie, and you're going to say you're a liar. No. The best part of that trip to Dallas was being at Lava Cantina and hanging out with you guys. That was incredible. Every time we've had tailgates and get-togethers and things like that, that's the fun part for me. And I want to expand that and bring more and more of you guys as part of it because, you know, Cowboy fans, we're different than everybody else. We're a special breed. And it doesn't matter if you're black, if you're white, if you're rich, you're poor, you know, if you're Asian, if you're whatever. If you're a Cowboy fan, you're going to get along with another Cowboy fan. And maybe us all getting together and having a good time is the way that we make everything better in this country for everyone. Think globally and act locally. I'm Mark Holmes. Man, whoo, Dak just put us on Front Street. I'll see you soon.